Hi everyone, and welcome to the next day of your 7-day plant-powered yoga challenge. Jess here. Today's practice is a pranayama practice or a breath practice and called the sun breath practice. And this is something I learned on a trauma-informed training that I did, and I just found this a really beautiful way to come into your breath, come into your body and find some expansion with your breath as well. So I hope you do too. Now, this pranayama practice is a way to open up a little. So if you are doing this first thing in the morning, it might set you up for the rest of your day. If you're doing this towards the end, you might use this as a way to let go of anything that might have happened to you today. Wherever you are, whatever time of day it is, whether it's sunny outside or not, this practice is just a beautiful way to find some cleansing breaths into the body. So prana is our life force or our energy that's running through our body, our breath essentially. So without our breath we aren't anything. So the word prana is a beautiful way to think of your breath as energy running through your body as well. So maybe that's something as well that you can think about in this practice. And this practice won't take super long, so just allow about 5 to 10 minutes in this space. You can come to a cross-legged seat or find a comfortable spot that's easy for you. That might be sitting on a chair, preferably sitting up in this practice. We don't want to be laying down, so just find a way in a few moments to find your way into a comfortable shape. You can just rest the hands on the knees or on your body somewhere. It might feel good for now. And if it feels okay to close down the eyes, you're more than welcome to do so as well, just guiding yourself with the sound of my voice. And then taking a few moments to check in with how you're feeling today. Whether your body and your breath is already telling you something. If there's any thoughts or stories that pop up, just letting those float through and float on by. And as you feel settled in your breath and in your body, feeling supported, you can maybe start to bring the hands in front of you and just letting the palms face one another here. I like to imagine this maybe as a little ball of energy, or sometimes even a jellyfish. And if you'd like to start breathing and matching some movement with your breath here in this sun breath, you might just gently start to expand the hands a little wider as you inhale. And as you exhale, they can draw back together. Breathing in, maybe the palms expand a little more. Breath out, hands come together. And continuing this gentle in and out. Moving in your own time and your own breath. It's almost an invisible force that takes the hands away on the breath in and then brings them back together on the breath out. This might be where you want to stay. Just continuing with this movement of in and out. If you're wanting to become a little more expressive with your movements, maybe the hands come out a little wide or a little turn comes to the chest. And as you bring them back together, you come back to center. Maybe over to the other side. And coming back to the middle. You can continue with this side to side movement. Finding expansion, and coming back to your center. Again, you can stay here with this variation. You might now start to make some diagonal shapes with your hands. Reaching to one side, coming back to the middle, and then reaching up and down over to the other side. Again, this diagonal shape might come as the arms reach. Maybe even imagining you have wings. And continuing with your variation of whichever one. For about another 6 breaths. Remembering eyes can be open or closed. And start to make your way back towards the center. The arm movements might become a little less expressive. Maybe a little more subtle. As you come back to the middle, to the movement of what we were making right at the very beginning. Maybe imagining that jellyfish floating, bobbing in the ocean, expanding and coming back together. And then eventually the hand movements will come to a pause. The hands simply resting in front of you in stillness. And starting to let the hands relax back to the legs or the body. You might simply have the palms facing up. Just noticing, pausing, observing the body. Noticing if anything feels like it's changed since the start of this practice. You can gently start to blink the eyes open if they were closed. Just take one last breath in through the nose, and breath out through the mouth. And bring your hands to touch at your heart space. Have a wonderful rest of your day, yogis. I hope you enjoyed that sun breath practice, and that maybe it helped find a bit of expanse or a little bit of a felt sense in your body. And if you have any feedback so far on this challenge, I'd love for you to let me know. You can visit plantpoweredyoga.com to send any feedback my way. Looking forward to sharing some more practices with you soon, and I'll see you again for your next challenge tomorrow.